First of all, journalists are important. Yes, and they don't make a lot of money for what they do. That's important because we need journalists to get real answers, to get facts.
Yes.
And that's why we're not journalists, because we're a show that celebrates our guests. We're celebrating the culture. We're not here trying to like find out what happened and get the juice and fucking get all these crazy facts. We try to enjoy and celebrate the culture and celebrate our guests. And sometimes they might say a version of their life story that doesn't gel with other facts, but that's not important because it's about celebrating them. You know what I'm saying? Now hold on, and I want to say one more thing. Based to exactly what happened. We're talking about the situation with Cuban Link. Let's be 100% honest with what it is. And although we would love to see those brothers figure that out. We would love that for hip hop.
Yep.
That is between them. That is two grown men that personally have an issue. And Nori, you are friends with Joe. I'm friends with Joe now. I've built a relationship over time. And it is what it is, bro. It's not a diss to anybody, man. We would love for them, let's make it clear, love for them to make it clear. We tried early on.
Yes.
Joe looked at me side-eye when I said some shit.
I don't know if you remember EFN, but Remy Ma sit right there and I said, I looked at Remy Ma, I said, I still have dreams of the whole terror squad coming together. And she literally laughed at me so hard that we edited it out.
Yeah,
Because she looked at me and said, you are naive.
How do they fix that? Do they fight and get it over with?
No, it's no, we don't care.
We're grown people. We're grown people. You know what
care.
happens? You
We
just
don't
don't
care.
talk. You just go your own way. You do your own thing, bro.
Like, because apparently Cuban really want to dead it. Like he's,
No, I don't think so.
First of all, I don't think we need to keep dwelling on that. I'm just saying,
Yes.
we are making it clear. We would love for them to figure that out.
Yes, we love for them to squash.
They are two grown-ass men. If they don't want to figure out, that is their prerogative. That is none of our fucking business.
Right.
Let's make it clear. It's none of our fucking business.
To J Hood as well. Like, I didn't never diss J Hood. I never said anything wrong about J Hood. But what I'm saying is the Locks is more of my friends. And I met the Locks. I met J Hood through the Locks. I didn't diss J Hood. I won't diss J Hood. I won't diss Cuban and I won't diss Weak the Villain. I won't diss any of them. I won't.
How about Keith Murray? How do you feel
I
about
love this question.
that situation? Because Keith Murray thinks that Noriega dissed him on the way in.
1,000,000% I did.
1,000,000%. Standing there.
1,000,000%.
I was standing there with you like
1,000,000% I did.
Who was the dread that did that to him?
I did.
No, the dread. He said a dread.
It's Rasta.
You did
It was
that?
Rasta.
It wasn't Rasta. It was really. It was really. No, he's saying braids. The guy with braids.
Listen, let me address that.
Let Norman talk about Keith Murray.
Let me address that.
All the little rock shit on him.
Great question, by the way. Great question, by the
Keith
way.
Murray and Nori.
He's very in Drink Champs, but I'll take Keith Murray and
Because
Nori.
he wants
Okay.
to come on Drink Champs.
We
And
got
Keith
him.
Murray's a legend, man.
We got him.
And
We
he's
got
like,
What happened
and-
was this, and he misunderstood something because what happened was
Because I wasn't there.
he was on his way in at the time
You were
that,
there,
that
motherfucker.
they
No,
was coming
guy,
out.
I missed my flight.
He's never like.
I missed my flight.
He didn't make it.
He didn't make it.
My flight got canceled. My flight got
Okay,
What
canceled.
happened
make
was
it.
they was coming inside.
We was like 30 deep.
Young Really's trying to make sure that everybody gets in because you know how
That's
it is.
with us. That's
we
with
going
us.
to an event.
No, it's a mess.
You going to an event. You trying to get everybody that's with you from point A to point B to point C to
Right.
point D. So he wasn't trying to be disrespectful to Keith Murray in no way. He was just like, yo, hold up. Keith Murray got his own props. He could get his own people in. Let him come in. No, I got you.
No, Ching Bing is absolute. All right, listen.
He said,
By the way, I have my brother right here to the left of me, who his birthday is, Bizzle. Bizzle wanted to make sure our brother Deuce is good, so he wanted to stay outside. So when he stayed outside, I was like, all right, cool. So I told the guy I have exactly 8 people more. Pone showed up. He's right here to the left. He can say it.
Yep.
I thought Pone and Trash. Hold on.
people.
I thought Pone and Trash would come with +1. Capone came with a +11.
Yeah.
as he should. He's Capone.
He's
Trash
Capone.
came with a +.
He's outside.
I underestimated both of them. I felt like, they were both just come light. But you know what? This is their town too.
Yeah.
This is their town too. And guess what? This is their show too. So although they booked just Nori, I don't go at a Nori event not as Capone and Noriega. I don't go as a Nori event not as a component trash or a 2-5 to life vent because we all ate 4 wings and fried rice together on 21st Street in Wong's. We all, and by the way, that's still the best Chinese food I've ever ate in my life is Wong's. I don't know what kind of cocaine they had in that motherfucker. But, so, let me get back to Keith Murray question. So when Keith Murray came and he looked at me, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Were you aware?
Mm-hmm. He looked at me and I gave enough.
Meaning by like,
Not
yo,
right
I got
now.
enough of my people. I gotta get them in.
Yeah.
So what happened was,
That's not Norris' job.
chill. So what happened was, I went to go pee. Jamie, can I get one more, Jamie? So when I went to go pee,
Boy, nasty.
when I went to pee, his people had asked me. They was like, yo, can we come in with you? So when Keith says, I never asked Nori to come in, he's right. He never did ask me to come in. But his people's there. And when his people's there, so when I walked out after I peed and they looked at me, they made eye contact, I gave that eye contact like, I gotta wait for my own people. It wasn't a diss to Keith. I would never diss Keith. I love Keith. I see him when Keith first, jumped off the stage. Yeah. Yeah, I got those stories. And that's it. We got mad Keith Murray. So
Keith
let's make
Murray's
it clear.
a legend, man.
We love Keith Murray, but let's also be upfront. We're concerned.
We don't hate.
His mental health doesn't seem that we can put him in this environment and smoke and drink and him be. Now, if he can, we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it. If he can sit here and he can smoke, he can drink, he can do all this, and he can.
Well, he don't have to smoke or drink. He could just be
Or
here.
he don't have to smoke or
Yeah, he don't
drink.
We want you to look good.
But because we don't want to, the thing is we have responsibilities. We know that there's a certain amount of people that watch us every week, every month, every motherfucking year. But why would we put a rap legend in jeopardy? And that's what it's feeling like. It's feeling like if we put him here, at some point he gonna be like, I ain't drinking. I ain't smoking, and at some point he'll be like, give me a shot. Give me, and then
So it's safe to say that you're not blocking Keith Murray.
Absolutely not.
No, we would love to have Keith Murray on
no,
here.
and we're not blocking. No,
Because on the internet it's like EFN and Nori don't want Cuban Links and Keith Murray on Drink Champs.
no, we want Keith
Why?
Murray.
No, why don't you want them on there?
Listen, Cuban,
just
Fat
explained
Joe,
that to you.
y'all squash y'all
And
beef,
then it's good.
and everybody's good. Reek the Villain, Busta Rhymes, just squash that beef.
And
We good. J Hood, Locks,
Lock.
just squash.
Everything
I don't have
good.
no beef with none of them.
So
none
you're
of
saying
them.
everybody squash your beef? Then come on.
Yeah, but my allegiance is to
But
who I
don't
met you
use you
through.
to squash the beef.
My allegiance is who I met you through. You know what I'm saying? I met Shampoo through Butch Rock. Well, I met Butch Rock through Capone.
Yeah, you didn't meet me.
And guess what?
You met me through the
He's
Capone.
just saying through example.
I know.
Just an example.
I like
And
Queens and Brooklyn. We together.
all right, relax. But we have no beef with none of those guys. We don't. That's not what we're saying.
And we've brought it up
And
in the past.
the funny
That's the
shit
thing,
was
people
Fat
act
Joe
like we
called
never
me.
brought it up.
And Fat Joe. That's the reason why Fat Joe did the post and said "Welcome to Illuminati" is because it was funny. Because everybody was like, "That's that Illuminati shit. You can't do." And I called Joe.
So you're
I
not
called.
part of Illuminati?
No, I want to get down.
EFN, are you part of
No,
Illuminati?
man.
You're back. I got
Can they-
Don't even
Drink
throw
sports,
that
are
at
you
me.
part of Illuminati?
I don't believe in the Illuminati, but I ain't with none of that shit.
I remember EFN for years, bro. Same guy, bro. I love you.
Come on, my brother. Same here, bro.
I want to be the best dad. I think I'm the best dad. Shout out to my son Seth.
Let's go, fatherhood.
Fatherhood.
I didn't know you wanted to go.
My bad.
Seth is
Yo,
six.
we'll take care of that. Yo.
You're part of Illuminati.
Seth flies
I
first
want to
class.
walk through the door. What is the door? Cause you
Yo, I think you really want to go in there. And you want to go backwards. You want to go in